Good morning, guys. It's Friday, about 8:30 in the morning. Woke up just a little while ago, had a great night's sleep. Turned off my Wi-Fi and also put my phone on airplane mode now every night. And honestly, please do it. I sleep so much better now. You know, that little buzz is just enough to set you off. And when I do that, I don't feel that little buzz. And I sleep right through the night. It's great. But I want to talk about this vision, this image that is in my head. And it's in regards to the control of media and social media. And the image is a slingshot. And the person pulling back the slingshot is the powers that be. For example, the people that took advantage of the invention of radio and TV and had the opportunity to set the standard of what everyone will see in mass. And in the beginning, taking that slingshot and you're creating these radio broadcasts and then these black and white TV broadcasts and then the color, and then you start opening up the different types of commentary that you're starting to produce. And all this under the guise of making people feel like they're not alone, yet also creating this narrative, this baseline of what is the expectation of life, what it's supposed to look like. And then the magazines, right? You're pulling this back further and further. The magazines, well, all these magazine covers, and through the decades, it changes and it becomes more and more acute in what that image is. It started out because they really didn't know, and then people start replying, commenting, saying, oh, yes, I like that, I don't like that. And as you're pulling back the band, that image is now getting, filtered to be more detailed of what the mass is expecting by what you created. And I believe it gets to a point where it's pulled all the way back, and at that point there, then technology takes over. And technology is made again to control people, right? And to make money. The technology would be the internet and then cell phones and things like that. And now it's going way, way back. I'm pulling this rubber band way, way back since the beginning of when this was created. But then something happens. And I don't think they understand or realize that this was going to happen. Even though that they had AI for decades and they were using it for them, maybe against us, I think that they really underestimated what was about to happen. So you're pulling back this rubber band, and now you're at the point where you have social media, you have cell phones, you have all this information hitting people, and now you're just annihilating people with what you want people to think, what you want people to imagine what is right, what is wrong, what is ugly, what is beautiful, what's accepted, what is not. Did you notice this happen as we pulled this rubber band all the way back? Because when we first started, there was none of that shit. So my point is that when they started to broadcast, when they told their story on television, they were pulling this rubber band back on the slingshot, and they were making us all believe now so intently, all on the same page, that guy's handsome, that guy's ugly, that guy's great in sports, that guy's not. You see? Division. They're pulling this back, under the guise of making us all feel like we all agree. Why do we all agree? We all agree because that's all you showed us. That's why we all agree. But when that rubber band is all the way, way, way back here, and then MySpace started, and then Facebook started, and as those things started, wow, they still had all this control, actually gaining even more control. And then we woke up. That's the vision I have. They did this with the intent to control us, to put us in a box, to make us all believe the same thing, because in doing so, they control us. And it backfired on them. Social media was the catalyst, even though it was the original evil to some degree. It was also the catalyst of when this rubber band was all the way back. People like us were starting to wake up. And when that happened, the handle on this little ball that they're holding back is starting to loosen up. And the image that I imagine where we're at right now is right before that. And when that happens, and that's what's happening right now. I don't know if this resonates with you. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say here, but we are knocking at the door right now. And it's really up to you. It's up to you to use your voice. Speak your peace, speak your truth. If you're watching this and you're on my page, and if you're a follower, then this is your green light to do you. To do you regardless of what anyone else says. And the idea of pulling back that slingshot, trying to control us all, that backfired. And I don't think they really knew what was happening and what was coming. So, yesterday was the new moon. I hope you're doing your intentions, letting it fly into the air, releasing it, manifesting, appreciating life, no judgment, experience, bringing wisdom back to the collective. Have a great weekend. Grow with the flow.